What's up? What's up? What's up? It's another episode of Next Up with Charna, and I got K Cap the Don. What's good?
What's happening, people? What's going on with you, Charna?
Nothing much. How your day going?
It's going pretty good. I can't complain. Can't complain at all.
All right. So K Cap, tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do.
Okay. Man, again, I'm K Cap the Don. I am an MC from the city of Dayton, Ohio. I started rapping, man, I've been in this game for a minute since the late 90s. Shout out to Dream On, Jermel and Taiwan Tucker and Mr. Tucker. You know, they gave me my start. You know, they gave a lot of people they start, especially from the city of Dayton. We basically were like the Dungeon family. You know, they were in Westwood, and I met Jermel in like '98, and they had like the cheapest studio. They was like 15 an hour.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that's how I got my start. Because back then in 1998 and early 90s, everybody was like, they was charging like $55, $80 an hour. For a young guy, I was only like 16, 17. So that was a lick for me, a $15 an hour, studio session. On top of that, you got a beat. They made a beat for you right then and there. So yeah, I'm a rapper. I've been rapping since '98. And I have I got over like 45 albums right now.
You got over 45 albums. Y'all, he ain't
Yes.
talking about songs. He said albums.
Yeah, I got so this Saturday, June 20th, my 46th album drops. It's called Peace Be With You.
Wow.
And
That's amazing.
And on my birthday, which is July 13th, I have another album dropping, which is called Soul Express.
Look at you.
Yeah, yeah.
So you always in the studio. I mean, 45 albums.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Since '98. Mm-hmm.
Man. So when did you learn that you had this talent? What age was you like, you know what? I think I can rap, or you know what I'm saying? Or somebody told you like, you know what? You can rap.
It started with I want to say with Kwame. It was a rapper by the name of Kwame. He had a song called The Rhythm back in the day, and I tried to write my first rap, but it was whack. It was trash. And then me and my brother, I'm the baby, so me and my brother, we tried to battle each other when Will Smith debuted Summertime on NBC back in the day. And he was like, let's battle. And I'm like, battle? So he wrote his rhyme. I wrote my rhyme. We went outside. We lived in Jefferson Township at the time. And we went outside and, of course he dusted me. So, but I was a kid. It was like, this is like 91. I'm 10 at the time. So,
Right.
yeah. So nobody really told me I could rap. I just kept going. Like I was trash in the beginning. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't good at all. But I just kept going and I just got better. Like, with 45 albums, about to be 47 in a couple of weeks. I just kept going while everybody else kind of stopped. I just kept going.
Wow. That's definitely amazing. Like you just kept working at it, and now look at you.
Yeah.
That is definitely dope. How was it your music like in high school? Like did you compete with other guys in high school? Because I know a lot of rapping was going on back in, what I'm saying, the late 90s and the early 2000s. So what was that like, what I'm saying, with people trying to compete against you? Were you in talent shows? Like was you, and what I'm saying? So tell me about that.
So I went to Meadowdale. Shout out to Meadowdale.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'll go ahead.
Where'd you go?
Patterson.
Oh, that's cool.
I ain't gonna steal your moment. Shout out to Meadowdale.
Hey, nothing wrong. I'm more. Listen, I love Rolf. That's my middle school, so I always read Rolf. But Meadowdale's where I went. I do love Meadowdale. That's why I got the colors
I see the
on.
colors.
Yeah. So the talent shows, like I was actually the first rapper to ever like place at the talent show at Meadowdale.
Okay.
That's a fact. But we used to have this thing like the senior cafeteria. And we would just battle rap. So the competition was thick, but I remember at that time, a lot of people wasn't rapping in the 90s. To be honest with you, wasn't that many rappers in Dayton like that. You had like my cousins, which was the Mad Dog Clique. You had Boss Man Black Jack. trying to think. You had Ragtop. You had, you know, a couple people out there, but everybody was playing ball, really. Like, you know, everybody was playing basketball. So for me, like, I remember I was asking people like, yo, you rap? You rapping? Nah, I don't rap, nah. So I had a rapping partner, you know, his name was Flawless at the time. And, you know, we would do music on a karaoke. So that my first demo was a karaoke. So yeah.
Wow. That's tight. And it's just the fact that you have kept up with it for so long. Have you ever gotten to a point in your life you like, maybe I just need, like, not maybe I need to stop, or like I'm done with music? Have you get to that? Have you ever been to that point?
All the time. That's
And
like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And what brings you back to like, man, forget all that. I ain't going nowhere.
Music is conversational, so it's like, for me, it's like therapeutic, you know. So even when I want to give up, like anybody that know me know I didn't say it, like, man, I'm done. Like I retired once in like 2015, and then I came back around like 2020, 21 or something like that. But yeah, I mean, you go through those moments because it's like, and I do hip hop, so I'm not really your average Dayton rapper. Yeah. So anybody know me, they'll be like, oh, he does all that militant rap or hip hop, boom bap. Like I got an album called It's Not You, It's Me, and it's produced by a lady out of Harlem. She lives in Pennsylvania. Her name is Murder Megs. It's like, you know, and she, shout out to Six Man Entertainment. It's a guy named The Bad Seed from Brooklyn. You know, she produced my whole album, and it's like a East Coast boom bap. So I'm different. I'm like, you know, I'm not like the average person. So yeah, it's a lot of times where I'll be like, man, I don't know why I keep doing this. I got too many albums. Let me just walk away. You know what I'm saying? But it just keep coming back to me because it is therapeutic. It's something I really love to do.
Okay. All right. So I know you said that your style was different and it's kind of like hip hop. But if you was like talking to somebody and they said describe you, like if you had to compare it to somebody that was already in the industry, who would you like compare your music to, just to give them an idea of what, you know what I'm saying, they could look forward to?
Well, I would say my style is like, you know, you can't compare it, but I will say this: if you wanted to like listen to somebody and then wanted to like play my music and have a playlist or something, let me see. I would like to say like, oh man, that's a good one. You got me. I would say like Black Thought, Pharaoh Monch. I know you don't know who I'm talking about when I say Pharaoh Monch. Common. You know, I would even say a little bit of Kendrick, you know, because I'm really, you know, my music is real deep. So yeah.
Do you feel like rap music should have some type of substance in it?
Of course. Okay. Very much so.
So when you hear rappers that, you know what I'm saying, their music doesn't have that, does that take away from their craft and their skills?
No, I don't think so, because everybody is different. Music is different, and it should be like a balance. You know what I mean? There should be a balance. It's just, for me, my experience, and I think music is about your experience as well. So with my experience, I can't. It's almost like if I live next door to somebody that I know is like doing something crazy, not on no snitching something, but like I know they mistreating their kids or something like that. It's hard for me to go to sleep knowing that some kids are being abused next door and I'm rapping about something else. You see what I'm saying? Or I'm doing something else. I need to, you know what I mean? Address this, you know? So in order for me to sleep at night. So that's how I look at it with music. Like I try not to be as preachy. Like the song you played in the beginning, like I try to show you I can rap, but I am gonna put some substance, and you know, I try to make my music encouraging. I want you to be uplifted, and I want you to feel proud of yourself. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe in tearing down women. I don't even cuss in my music no more. So
that's dope. That's super dope. Because I think people just use those words, curse words, just like filler words, and maybe their vocabulary ain't as big as they thought it was. So yeah, I like that you stepped away from cursing. What was your favorite collaboration? Like what artists in the city, or not even in the city?
Oh man, my favorite collaboration. It's going to be wow. It's a few of them. So I got a homie, it's like my brother, it's Charlie Horse. He's from Dayton, but he live in Cleveland.
Okay.
My guy Kate, he's from Brooklyn, but he live in the Bronx. Let me see. Of course, Taiwan Dwayne. We got an album called. That's another thing. I got another album dropping in July. It's a group called The Far Left.
Okay.
So me and Taiwan Dwayne, me. Oh, and T Hayes. Oh man, T Hayes. She can sing like that. She's cold. Man, there's so many. Like, yeah, just those are my favorite though. But like,
Okay.
I really love working with singers. I really
Okay.
do. Mm.
All right. If you can collaborate with one artist in the city, we'll say male and female, that you haven't done any work with, like who would it be? Like if they was listening to this right now, like who would that be?
Woo. It would probably. Dang, I don't know. I
Okay.
honestly, I've kind of. I used to have a series called the Mic Rippers where we
Mhm.
had everybody rap.
Yeah.
Um, and I've done songs with everybody I kind of want. Oh, you know what? I tell you, it's one. It is one. Shout out to 275, but Snipes. I think he in Atlanta.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the person, because I've done a song with Akil, I've done a song with DeMarco. But Snipes, that's the
Okay.
guy. Yeah. Mhm.
Are you against collaborating with just like artists that like may cuss in their raps, like, or you just kind of like stay away from that?
Yeah, I stay on my solos. Yeah, nah, right now. Like on my solo, that's why I haven't, because I stopped cussing around. I ain't gonna lie to you. I cuss in my day to day now. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't perfect. But on
Right.
my music, I don't cuss. So that's the reason why I don't really collab with a lot of people right now.
Hmm.
Because I don't really want to stop anybody's creativity. I
Yeah.
want you to be you. But like on the Far Left album, Taiwan, shout out to him, man. He letting it go, but I ain't cussing. So yeah, it does, like that crosses my mind. Like that's why I don't really do a lot of collabs right now. So I stick to like singers, and because I'm a songwriter as well, like as far as R&B.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. I see you.
Mhm.
Are you a part of the rap camp?
Yes, yes. Shout out
Okay.
to Cooley. Yeah, shout out to Cooley. That's my guy. Me and Cooley go back to, man, we go back way before rap camp. I'm talking about like 2011. So
Yeah.
that's my brother. Yeah, shout out to
Okay.
him.
Do you ever perform down at Belmont Billiards?
I did a show May 2nd there.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I did a whole like 30-minute set. I tore it down too.
They got
So
tore it down.
yeah, I
I
tore
love
it.
that place. It's just, I don't know. You just feel like family when you go in there. You just, you know what I'm saying? You treat it with respect and love. I don't know. Maybe because I work for Hot 102. I don't know. But for
Mm,
real, they do show much love. So,
yeah,
yeah. Shout out to everybody that's in the rap camp, Belmont Billiards.
yeah.
Man. So,
Good
who
people.
is like your, oh, was you going to say something?
I was gonna say my last album, Peace Be Still, is with Hen House,
Okay.
which is Rap Count. That's Mike Cooley's label. Peace Be
Okay.
Still. That's the album. My last album, if you check,
Mhm.
that's the one Don Johnson produced. Yeah, me and
Okay.
Don. Mhm.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know. My brain had just went left. But who is your favorite artist in the industry, like mainstream? Your top
Currently
five.
my top five.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. Well, of course we're gonna go with Jay Z,
Okay.
Kendrick,
Okay.
Andre 3000,
Okay.
um, Black Thought, Royce the 5'9".
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice little lineup that you got. I
Mm-hmm.
respect that.
Mm-hmm.
No Tupacs, no Biggies.
Of course,
Mhm.
but that goes without saying, in my opinion. That's
Okay. So it's
when,
something. Some things you don't even have to say.
yeah, like like I went with who's alive. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Oh.
Of course, Pac. Yeah, Pac and Biggie. Yeah, of course. Yes.
What do you think today music is missing? We know some substance, but what else is today's music missing?
So
Repeat that again.
so
Okay.
so
Ex-
I don't think people right now. I feel like, everybody is looking for the money, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to
Mhm.
get your money. This is life. But I also feel like that soul, that pride, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you really love this. I think a lot of people don't really love it. They just do it.
Yeah, and you read about that. Why do you think people like everybody wants to rap? Because it looks cool.
Outlet. I think you need to be able to express yourself,
Mm,
and I think of what happened with music anytime and every time is that, people want to express themselves.
yeah,
And I think, when I said earlier when people wasn't rapping, it was because honestly, like being a rapper was hard back then.
yeah,
You was looking at Nas and you like, man, I ain't doing all of that. I don't even know what they talking about. So, but once you start seeing certain people, and I'm not gonna say no names, but you start seeing certain groups and people rapping, it's like, oh, I can relate. I can do that now. I can do that. So that's why everybody's rapping. It's really more of an outlet, and it's a dream. Like even when I talk about Dream On,
hmm,
and with Mr. Tucker, when he built that studio in Westwood, that saved a lot of our lives because at the end of the day, we needed an outlet, you
yeah.
know. And for me, it saved me, even though I didn't technically make it like that, but it gave me hope. So that's why everybody's rapping, you know.
Okay. So K Cat,
Hmm.
um, what is your goal with your music? Like, is it just to be like, all right, I'm putting out these albums and whoever hears it, or you know what I'm saying? I want my music to be like worldwide. So what is it you hoping, you know what I'm saying, to have happen with your music?
I want to inspire people. I want to play my part and do my part in changing the world. If I can spark the mind of the next black president, the next doctor.
Hmm.
I want people when they wake up, when they hear a K-Cap album, I want them to feel good about themselves. I want to I want to just put something positive in this world, and I want to leave something. What's the famous saying? I forgot what it is, but it's something about along the lines is, it's not about how long you live, it's about, leaving something,
Yeah.
that along those lines. That's what I want to do. I want to leave something that inspires people and encourage people.
Hmm. Being impactful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, impactful. If you can give advice to the younger guys that's coming up and you know and want to be in the music industry, what advice would you give to them?
Um, I would tell them, you know, focus on one song, um, and travel and see the world. Because the other thing is, a lot of people just kind of stay in Dayton, and I
Yeah,
love that. But you got to understand that like hip hop is different everywhere.
yeah.
So what's popping in Dayton ain't popping in Chicago. It might not be popping in Chicago.
Hmm.
Chicago will say some stuff like, whole time, Joe. We don't say nothing like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So music is different everywhere. So, get out and see the world. Focus on one song because one song can change your life. You don't have to do the 50 albums like me. That's me just I love to make music. I wake up and write a song. So I would just tell them to see the world and you know what I mean, just focus on making a hit record and doing what you can do. You can do sync licensing, things like that. And yeah. So
All right, y'all. That's your advice. Yeah,
mhm.
advice. You said that you. How often are you creating songs? You said daily.
Yeah, it has to stop. Yes, it has to slow
Wow.
down. I'll say that. It has to slow down. Yes, I honestly, like I'm right now I'm about to start working on an album with me and T Hayes. And I kind of just want everybody in the city to know who she is.
Hmm.
I know you guys played the record Morning, Noon, and Night. She's featured on that this past Sunday. Um, and I write a lot. Like I write R&B. I just wake up around the house. I'll be freestyling, and yeah, that's what I do.
Wow. And you said that you was married. So how is your wife when you know what I'm saying when it comes to your music? Is she very supportive with you?
Oh yeah, she don't want me to stop at all.
I know that's right. Your
Let me say,
biggest fan. When you got
yeah.
somebody in your corner, it makes a world of difference.
Oh yeah.
So what shows do you get coming up?
You know what? I'm supposed to be doing a show in Akron in August. It's like a little personal birthday bash.
Okay.
Um, and then after that, nothing really right now because of my work schedule. What I do, I'm always constantly busy. I do have time to make my music, but it's
Yeah.
like I would love to get some more shows in, but right now it's just that Akron show. It's a personal family thing that's jumping off. And I'll put that on my Facebook and on my Instagram and promote that. But it's gonna be in Akron. You
Okay.
know, yeah.
So do you have somebody like running your Facebook page? Like how are you getting the word out to people? How are people, you know what I'm saying? How are they going to get to know who you are? Because I know that you know what I'm saying, some people do know you, but
Mhm.
Dayton is so big. Like how are you getting the word out to everybody? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just me. I just be on that mud, hey, talking and doing what I do. Like it's so crazy because I'm a quiet person, so nobody really knows I'm
Hmm.
KK. You know what I mean? Like people watch this, they'll probably see me because I'm
Yeah.
also a basketball coach. I
Okay.
used to coach basketball, I used to mentor kids, and so a lot of people they call me Coach Cap. So, but yeah, it's just me. It's really just me. I don't have no manager. I never had a manager. I just go out there and just I try to let the music do the talking, but nobody's running my Facebook page. It's just me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So how's your music when it comes to like the clubs? Or is your music getting played in clubs?
Shout out to DJ Prime out of
Okay.
Columbus, Ohio. He plays. I have a record I did probably woo, 15 years ago called Publicity Stunt. He plays
Hmm.
it. My records get played a lot, but just not in date. No, I stand corrected. Shout out to Cooley, DJ Lady Bounce. She plays my music. Jason, that's not. I don't know if Jason played on the radio. I know Cooley played at Belmont Billard,
Okay.
you know, and then I know they play my record. So yeah, but that's about it as far as the clubs though.
So how can you get your music played in these like these spots, these clubs, or you know what I'm saying, whatever? Like because that's a goal too, right? Even
Or
though even though it's you know what I'm saying it's clean, but you know what I'm saying it's hip hop.
get them played in the clubs. Hey man, like you guys are playing it. That's good for me. I love that. You know what I mean? So if it get played in the clubs, that's cool. But I know my music is not intended for that. Like I got a record. I know you guys play it. It's called it's funny because y'all call it Grown Logic, but it's called Grown and Gifted, really.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but
Make
that's
sure we get
cool.
that right.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool because I sent it and it says Grown because it was mixed on Logic and they named it Grown Logic. Shout out to Dre Beans, he did that. But that's a club like record, but it's really
Okay.
still a conscious record. But to answer your question, I don't even go to clubs, so I wouldn't even, it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, yeah, I don't go to clubs, no. So
All
yeah.
right. So all the DJs that I know, we gonna spin this music in the clubs. All right. So
Yeah. Shout out to my
yeah,
son. Like my son be doing his thing. Probably Marco DeMarco. He
yeah.
be he be in the club. So yeah, I let my son do his.
Okay. He do music as well.
No, no, no.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
He
I'm like,
cuts
he
hair.
do music.
Nah, he cut hair. He cut hair.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay. He said, "Nah, he cut hair."
yeah.
All right. So what is your plans for the future? Like, where do you see yourself? Like, we'll say like a year from now. Like, where will we see K Cap at?
I want people to see K Cap. I want people to hear K Cap. Like me, I really like to be behind the scenes.
Okay.
So my goal in the next 5 years is I want my music to be played on all like movies,
Oh, soundtrack.
games.
I like that.
Yeah, that's my goal. That's the end game for me. Like I really want to be able I want my music to be in the movies and
Okay.
stuff like that. So yeah.
We're gonna manifest that.
Yeah, yeah.
And the people that's creating films and stuff in the city, let's
Hmm.
get at them. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to cut the check, but especially when that movie start making money.
Yes, ma'am.
All parties got to get paid.
Hmm.
Is
Hmm.
there anybody that you want to shout out?
Man, everybody from Dayton, man, I want to shout out you for the opportunity.
Oh no, you good.
Yeah, what you doing here is really dope. You know what I mean? Hot 102.9. I want to shout out, you know what I mean, Dream On, my homeboy Charlie Horse, uh, the whole rap count, everybody from Dayton, DeMarco, you know what I'm saying, CC Server, everybody, Flam doing the hats and all of that. Like everybody that's doing their thing, man, y'all all inspired me, man. The homie Phil Nix, everybody that's doing their thing, man. I super appreciate everybody that's doing their thing. And because I feel like AWACS from Minister Society, like I just like watching everybody do their thing now, so T. Hayes, shout out to her. So everybody from Dayton, man, Gem City.
Gem City. Do you think that Gem City can ever go back to like where we was like back in like the early 70s, 80s, you know what I'm saying, when we had that funk? Do you think that we can be that city again?
Oh, of
With
course.
all the talent that we got here?
Of course. Of course. I mean, the talent is like undeniable. Like,
God.
man, you got so many people, man. Like, man, you got people that can, I mean, was Young Reese dude, Steve Ernest,
Steve Ernest.
oh,
God.
what's his name? Original. That's my God. My bad, bro. I said your name wrong. My dude, Blaze LA. It's so many people that get busy. You know, K Carter is like,
Yeah.
I remember K Carter when he was a kid. You know, when he was, I tell this, he was making beats. A lot of people don't know that he was making. I got his beat CD. He was making beats at first when he was young. But yeah, like it's so much talent in the city. And the producers, my God, like I don't know if people know how dope Dayton really is.
I don't think people know.
Yeah, like I mean, come on, you got Dre Manuel, you got Ty, Dre Mees. Like I don't know if people know like Dre Mees. They he used to work with PMD from EPMD, and he did Still a Customer. Like people look that up. He did the remix to Still a Customer for PMD. You know what I mean? Like, my God, man, it was a song back in the day called Destiny. This dude named by this guy named Myron. And it was a dude from Dayton. I don't know if it was Destiny. I forgot the song, but it was a hit record that a dude from Dayton produced. I forget his name, but yeah, Tyrese or something like that. Man, we got talent here. So yeah.
I knew that Dayton had talent, but me just, you know what I'm saying, starting this podcast, like, and just people just hitting me up, and I'm like, damn, like there's like we are flooded with talent. And if we can just come together and not be in competition with each other, we can be something big. Like we can, and I feel like it's a lot of people that come on the show and we talk about this and how can we, you know, but I feel like nothing ever happens. Like, and it got to take that one person to be like, you know what? All right, let me make some phone calls. Let's get this started.
Because well, you know, no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's saying?
Oh no, you can go ahead.
No, I think it's because the way the game is now, you know, it's everybody's rapping and then everybody wants to go to bigger markets. You know what I mean? But just because the market is big doesn't mean the music is good. You know what I mean? It just means people spend there more. You know, they look at the sound scans and see who buying records, and that's really the only thing that's holding us back is that we're a small market, and you know a lot of people don't want to pay attention to Ohio. Period. But then you know come Dayton, that's you know it's like you know they gonna Cincinnati and Cleveland first. So
yeah. Columbus, Cincinnati, Cleveland. Dang, I never thought about it like that. But we don't need those people. We got the internet. I mean, it's more accessible than it was back in the 90s. You know, people were going to these music companies and giving a CD or they cassette tape and hoping that, you know what I'm saying, they get a call back. Now it's just like, oh, let me put this on the internet. It can blow up just like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Those huge music labels, like people may still need them, but I think it's easier now. I think it's easier to get your music heard versus, you know what I'm saying, back in the day.
Oh yeah, it was so funny because you know, like when me having all these albums, I used to make an album back in the day, and I literally would have to drive like to Florida, to Chicago, to wherever. I don't care. I had to go to Vegas with CDs. And you know, you don't like trying to do hand to hand because it wasn't no way for me to get my music out there. It wasn't no social media, like you know what I mean. I didn't have Facebook until 2011, so I've been doing this. My first album dropped in January 20th, 2001.
Wow,
that's a long time ago. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's 25 years. My son was born in 2001. So, wow. Yeah, so things are quite different. Do you have like music videos for your song, or I know you said it was okay. All right.
You go on my YouTube page, K Cap the Don. I got a couple of videos. We just dropped far left. We just dropped We the Ones featuring Dre Mees and DeMarco. It was a shot at the boxing gym right there on Salem.
Okay.
We got that video. The last video I did, shout out to my homie Mousetrap. He's dope. Him and Ty are dope. Peso, you know what I mean? They do their thing. But yeah, I got a lot of dope videos out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Man, is there anything else you want to share with your fans, your new fans?
Man, I want to give another shout out to one of my my homies, my producers, man. Nothing less. He in Charlotte, man. The dude is an incredible producer. I want to say to the people out there, man, listen, man, you know, I want you to be encouraged, be inspired, don't give up, you know, continue, you know, chasing your dreams. You know what I mean? I know life can get hard, but you know what I mean? Like, listen, going through your ups and downs creates the W. You know what I mean? So don't let it trouble you. Going through your ups and downs creates the W. And I got the Peace Be With You dropping January, oh Lord, June 20th. And then I got Soul Express, which I feel like is one of the best albums that came out of the city in the hip hop wise in a long time. That's dropping on my birthday, July 13th, man. But yeah, that's it. Peace be with you.
All right. Man, I like how you said that. Ups and downs create a W. Now, is that something that somebody told you, or is that something that you just like came up with yourself?
Nah, shout out to Elza. That shout out to Elza. I got that.
Okay. I like that though.
Yeah,
I like that. And if you guys want to be inspired by anybody, please be inspired by him.
Yeah.
How many albums again?
45 right now.
40?
It'll be 46 by Saturday.
46 albums, y'all. He's serious about this.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not serious like he is, just find another hobby. I think FedEx is hiring. No.
Buddy, right.
Chewies. No.
Right.
No, but shout out to your drive. Shout out to your ambition, not giving up. Even in the days when you felt like you wanted to give up, because you have something deep inside of you that you need to get out, and people need to hear that as well. So shout out to you. I hope you continue to grow, because age has nothing to do with anything anymore. I feel like right now you at your best peak because you have something to talk about.
Exactly.
You know, when I'm 19 years old, I haven't lived life enough, you know what I'm saying, to give people advice, but you know, you 40 something, so yeah, you got a lot of gems to drop on people. So make sure y'all listen. You might learn something.
That's facts. That's facts.
I thank you for coming on, man. People don't know the hard time we had connecting. But we made it. Thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you, Queen. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, you are welcome. Hey, y'all, it's your girl Charna and K Cap the Don, and we out.